Hey, good morning. Good morning, guys. Sunday morning. Let's have a coffee together. JP, good morning. Don Huevo, good morning. Natsa, Sylvie Natsa. Morning, guys. Pablo, good morning. Cole, good morning. Ayo, good morning. Natsa. McGiver, good morning. How are you? I'm fine. It's Sunday morning. We are having a coffee together. Yeah. Speaking about electronics. That is Natsa. No name, good morning. Good morning, guys. Happy to see everyone is here. Kostelnica, good morning. I'm really sorry for your dog, Viral. How is the quest for 10 amps now? You know what? I realize actually the power supplies preference is same like the food. You know, everyone has their own preference. So there is no good food or bad food. There is food you are used to it. So yeah. Yeah, smart choice. Good morning. Natsa. Good morning, guys. Love Fix. Good morning. I don't even look. No, it's pointless. I can't find what I want. But JFix, what is interesting, and I seen your comment. I forgot how is the name of that device with the connectors. That was interesting. I search on Google, and I'm kind of interested for that kind of device, which can actually simulate the charger ID pin. What I have is they are simulating a resistor inside of the connector. But I'm assuming your tool actually has the chip, which is simulating a genuine charger. Patrick, good morning. Can you confirm that, JFix? It's seen by like a genuine? Yeah. So this is seen like a genuine charger when you plug it on the computer. Hmm. Let's see. Yes, for Dell, you need IC. Basic. Okay. So what you are telling me is actually with resistors, same like I have. 254. 1 second. Because what I seen was like with 50 pound. Maybe I seen something else. Perry, good morning. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't have no. I'm okay. I'm not even looking. I I'm living in a world from where I cannot buy another power supply. No, no. I don't even want to try again. I was foolish to believe actually I can find a power supply which I like it like my one. Yeah, that's all what I'm asked. Like a simple power supply with analog nodes. That's all what I ask. That's all what I ask. I can't find something like that. Or maybe I'm pretty sure there are power supplies like this. I cannot afford to test more. Yeah, that's better to put it on this way. Not Dell, not user JFix. That's what I'm saying. Um, of course, they are not using resistors, but I have connectors with resistors, so it's working with resistors. Yeah. Of course, it's not working on the expensive Dells, but that's why I ask if there it's any if that device has actually the chip. Yeah, you have the chip inside. Sorry, you can you remove the black glue and reflow the RAM? Complicated. It's complicated. I will not try to reflow the RAM in this case because you have to rebuild the RAM chip. That means you need a rebuild kit. It's more complicated. Yes, inside this chip, okay, then it's fine. Then it's okay. Yeah. Not sure if it's worth still. JFix. Let me tell you how I had before the on the shop. So on the shop I have all the cables. No, I have a bunch of cables connected to the HP charger. So I'm using plus and minus, and for HP I'm using, even the middle pin. Then I have a Dell charger, same plus and minus, then middle pin for Dell. So I think if I'm thinking, all what we need is basically a big Dell charger, a big Lenovo charger, and a big, no HP, no, and a big Asus charger. Yeah, I think 3 chargers. That's all what we need. So if we are buying the biggest charger possible, let's say 300 watts, that can work on any laptop. Amar, good morning. Now, if I'm starting the software, where is the software? And I have the meter. Check there. We have the meter on the screen. Yeah. Simple. Please tell me, how can I fix Super IO chip is dead? Replacing. You cannot fix chips. Yeah, you have to replace it. Yeah, but you can follow the current. Okay, yeah. Now it's making sense what you are saying. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. I forgot why we are using the power supply. Then again, I'm not happy, JFix. You know what you can do? You have the switching power supply. Yeah, let's say you have 300 watts charger. If you open that power supply, actually the transformer has 2 wires. Yeah, the AC wires. Okay, you cut down the secondary, and you have 2 wires which you connect to the power supply. That's all. Then you have the original cable, which with charger ID pin. You know what? I should do a video about this. Yeah, yeah, probably I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah. Stefan, good morning. Did you buy? No, I'm not buying. I'm not spending more money on this. No, I'm okay. It is what it is. We are working with what we have. So I think it's cheaper to just cut down chargers. Yeah, why can't you create a power supply? It's more expensive. It's complicated and more expensive. I mean, in the first place, complicated because obviously you need a schematic. Then you need design, made the PCB, then the components. Then it's more for me. It's more complicated. It's not complicated. It's about the time. So buying another power supply is way more cheaper than me spending time actually building one. But then you have no control on the voltage. Yeah, you have. What do you mean? You have. So you have the charger, yeah? You remove the secondary. You have the high side, the high voltage side, you remove it. Then you have the secondary. Then here you have the transformer, 2 pins, okay? It's no AC, it's PWM. And that you connect to the power supply. So you can see the current and the voltage. James, no, I'm okay. Even if you say, sorry, I want to give you this power supply for free, I will say no, thank you. No, I'm so pissed off about the power supply. I took my mind off. No, no, no. I'm really sorry. This. I said this from before. I said that from before. I'm not gonna look for different tools, and I start actually buying different tools. So no, I don't need something more. If I need something more, I'm gonna use my other power supply. Yeah, I'm pissed off always when I'm losing money. I'm pissed off. Yeah. If the resistance of the MOSFET get low, if the resistance of the MOSFET, not sure what do you mean. Not sure what do you mean with the resistance. You cannot check the MOSFETs being desoldered, yeah, because the gate is capacitive. So you check the MOSFETs connected into the circuit, yeah. So if they're connected in the circuit, you should have some values. So if you share some values, like, okay, what is the resistance, then can make sense. Good morning. The digitizer of the Lenovo. Pablo, not sure, but I've seen the drivers issues with the touchscreen. Very simple. When you have weird faults, just have another SSD like with Windows, like with fresh Windows, and you just plug that one and install the driver and see if it's working. Just to eliminate the possibility to be a software issue. Why not send back? It's complicated. You have to send it back in Germany. Probably at some point I will list it on eBay and sell it. Did you fix some subwoofers? Yeah. Before I done it when I was in the shop. Not really worth. I mean, maybe it's worth on a different country, but here it's not really worth it because of the time and because of the fact they are cheap. Good morning, John. Good morning. Yeah. Will you buy a new power supply? Not even give me for free. Say sorry. Take this power supply for free. I will say no, thank you. No, not anymore. No. Sebastian, good morning. Yeah, I'll sell it. Yeah, not with signature. No, but I'll try to sell it on eBay at some point. You should have 14 days return policy. You don't know how it's here. You can't send anything. So the level of paperwork sending something on Europe It's insane, and I'm just tired. I can't do it. I'm sending some stuff from eBay. People, buying, and I always have to complete the custom declaration and all the stuff. I just, yeah. How much is your using microscope, John? How much it cost? I think it's around £300. That's what I remember. The arm scope. Yeah. Sell that power, the supply that broke. I can't sell that. It's an old power supply. No one it will buy it. And even if there's someone it will buy it, the postage it will be that expensive. Probably is not worth it. Sure, you can ask anything. Promise. Hello from Poland. Hello. I got it, Sylvia. Yeah. It's probably a long journey till you find like the perfect tool you can use it. Gabriel, mergi pe eBay și caută. E simplu. Please, how can I understand the power supply idle current? Idle. There is no idle. Not sure I understand the question. Idle current. You have no current if nothing is connected. If I inject a 1 volt to test a short circuit and the processor or graphic card heats up, means yeah, most likely. Most likely, but not always. We've seen some monolithic drivers. They can save actually the CPU and the GPU. So CPU or GPU, they will work without a MOSFET. So you just remove the shorted component. You find the shorted component, of course, that's the first step. Remove it and see if the laptop is working. And if it's working, then you can solder back a brand new MOSFET. But if it's MOSFET, most likely it is the CPU or GPU. If it's a monolithic driver, there is a chance actually the CPU and GPU survive. How do I know if I need to remove the BIOS chip to program or program without removing? Very simple. You connect the clamp onto the board. It's working, it's working. It's not working, then desolder the BIOS. That's what I'm doing. So first I'm trying to program on the motherboard. Do you have any idea about my above issue? 1 second. I change a MOSFET. Yeah. So when you change a MOSFET on a gaming laptop, yeah, like from a power supply, the high side MOSFET is getting shorted. That's why it's. You mean a CPU or GPU MOSFET? I'm assuming. I don't. If it's the first and the second MOSFET, that's something else. So when you have a GPU or CPU shorted MOSFET, you think, okay, my CPU took 19 volts with 10 amps. But that's wrong, because your CPU took 19 volts, 10 amps, plus the amps of the battery. So if the battery is able to supply 10 amps, your CPU took 20 amps with 19 volts, which, yeah, probably it is that. What is the high side and low side? So if you check a power supply, a switching power supply, you have two MOSFETs with the coil in the middle, like any switching power supply. Maya, good morning. From where you can buy your programmer, just search on Google. Revel Prog. Revel Prog. Yeah, that's what I'm using. So, what you are guys doing? What we are you guys are fixing? I wanted to show you something. Let me ask a question. Yeah, let me ask a question. Let me go eBay and we tell the what chip it is. So I want to know if this chip is programmable. If anyone knows if this chip is programmable, because I soldered the chip and it's not working. I have like 5 volts and it's not negotiating the voltage. So anyone knows if this chip has to be programmed? Oh, I'm really sorry for you. I'm really sorry. Very. Has to be programmed? Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Feels bad. Yeah, okay. Um, I don't remember. Mister, good morning. Sorry, have you checked? No, I don't check. No, I'm okay. I'm done. I don't even want to see that power supply. It's just disappointment. Good morning. Like I said, I made a mistake. It's my fault. No one else's fault. Yeah. Anyway, we are living crazy times. So I'm trying to move the website and the forum from UK to Germany, from SiteGround to Hesner, I believe it's called. And I have a lot of issues. So on these days, on 2025, you cannot send an email. One email. You can't do it. So by default, buy a server. The ports for sending emails are blocked. I mean, it's insane. I can't believe that. You cannot send one email. One email, you can't send it. UK is This is not about the UK. Why not host yourself? You know, Silvio, I had my server on my living room for years when I had my networks. So I know exactly what that means. I know exactly. I know Debian, yeah, Linux Debian. I know how to set up different servers, different setups. You know, a lot of things. I work years. But even if you do that, yeah, if I have my server here, you can't send an email. They will block you. Like every you know provider, it will block you. Even if you are legit, doesn't matter. You can't do it. And I try to, I spoke with good people on this, and you can't do it. Yeah, Hasner, yeah, they work differently. If you need help, yeah, I need help. Yeah, I want the port 25 to be unblocked. Yeah, yeah, that's what I want. I open a ticket, a support ticket, and I'm waiting for their reply. Can you use VPN? No, VPN is nothing. It's a illusion. The VPN is a illusion. Actually, you can hide yourself behind of a different IP, which is it's a illusion. You don't hide yourself. Every server has logs. Yeah, so if you think, okay, I'm hiding behind of IP, no, that server has logs, which can be checked. I accidentally got the laptop charger polarity wrong. Will that kill the laptop? Possible. Possible. Silvio, we are not speaking about home connection. We are speaking about data center. Yeah, where you buy a server, a Linux server. Yeah, just to understand how crazy it is. The web inside the internet is built on emails. Yeah, so now you can't do it anymore. You can't do it. I spoke already with two good peoples, and they said no, don't bother. No, because there are so many scammers and spammers. Actually, they took this out from everyone. Sending emails. Even the other port is blocked, so you can't send any email. Are two ports for SMTP. SMTP, sorry. Yeah, I seen that on the news, Israel. Yeah, I seen that. The battery works fine in the BIOS, but Windows, after a few seconds, the laptop turned off. I mean, not sure what do you mean. On the battery only? That can explain. Or with the charger plugged in, because that's a different story. It is Poland stopping using the post. No, you don't understand. On UK, I can do it. I can send emails from my server. On Germany, I can't. That's the problem. That's my issue. Just to make you understand, One second. Just to understand how crazy it is. It's unbelievable. Let me find my last bill. One second. Not sure if I have it here. Huh. Okay, it was here, but not anymore. Not sure where it is. I made a picture. Made a picture. No, I can't find it for some reason. Anyway, the bill which came, it was like £440. £440, yeah, for 1 year. And I was, looking, and this can't be real. Like £440 for a host for a like nearly dead website. I mean, I'm doing nothing with the website. It's like a static website for like 3K visit per month. £440. That's crazy. And that's why I decide to move. Uh, um, Thank you very much for the member. Thank you. So that's why I decide to move to Headzer where it's actually around $10 per month. I will start to make my own radio station. Pablo, 1 second. In the past, remember I know my myself personally, I was building that kind of like FM transmitters with one transistor with a capacitor between the collector and emitter. But now you can buy precise stuff. Precise, like, you have the transmitter, then you have the amplifier in like FM. Hundreds of watts with nearly no money from AliExpress. It's insane. And, like proper stuff, proper precise stuff. I was surprised to see how cheap the technology got on these days. Paulo, good morning. So regarding the radio station, yeah, that's nice. Probably on different countries you can do it. Yeah, probably the people are doing it on different countries. Um, yeah, I think there are some few solutions about going around this problem. It's just absurd. You know what I mean? Just absurd. Yeah, but I don't need IMAP and POP. Yeah, I'm not receiving emails. I'm just sending the email from the server to my personal Gmail address. Yeah. So it's about one email address. So all what I need is SMTP. So this port is blocked. This one and 25 are both blocked by most of the providers or the hosting services. Fodor, good morning. I learned a lot from you. You changed my life. I changed it how? Before you had no, you had a lot of time. Now you have to work because you start loving electronics, right? Pay for SM. Nah, you know who is paying for SMTP provider? A spammer. Yeah, spam. I pay for SMTP and I can send how many emails I want. I will send million emails. I need one email. That's all what I need. I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay for something which is free, which was supposed to be free. Thank you very much. No, it's not helpful. I have a private server, not shared from Hetzner. Yeah, so I bought my server. So I have my server where which I cannot send one email. Yeah, that's what is crazy on this. Mr. Robot, yeah, yeah. I watched and the last episode was insane. And now Dexter has a GPS on his car. Hmm. I can't wait to see the next one. Are two more episodes. I smoke more now. Yeah. But this is a income. Pop is for income. I need to send. What power supply potentiometers are you doing? Are fine. It's just analog potentiometers. Port forward, no, doesn't work like that. VPS managed. No, it's on their page by default. The port is disabled for SMTP. I can show you. Where is my account? One second. Um, Hetzner. Console. Then you have support, technical support. Check here. Check here. Yeah. Just to understand, I'm not crazy. Yeah. So let's say you want to open a support request, yeah? You have this port blocked. Yeah. Yeah. You can't send an email, a single email. A single email, you can't send it to one email address. You can't send it. Rui. Okay, I'm gonna check. What about the fly lessons? How she's going? Is doing great. So I went there. I went Thursday. I went there because Diana was busy, and yeah, at the Oxford airport. So I have to go there. Okay, it's okay. It's nothing. Electro Rebnatsa. He's doing great. He's doing great. It's it's okay. It's complicated, but it's going great. It's going according with the plan. Let's say it like that. It doesn't work like that, Ali. Yeah, you can ask, of course. Your hit gun. Yeah, sure, ask. Uh, I have a friend which has an account from years, and he said the same. He said you want to wait 1 month or 6 months, then you can request for the port to be open. Yeah, that's what I heard. But the problem is I need it now because I stopped the. Of course, I tell the site ground I'm not gonna pay over £400 for a host, so I have to do the swap. Yeah, Silvio, you have Romania versus where is the server on Helsinki on Finland here? Hmm? 10 milliseconds ping against 100. It's a little bit of difference. Because if you put the problem on this way, then why not Turkey? Yeah. Then another aspect, Silvio, is the price. You have for like $6, you can have your own server. $6. That's how much cost. Six. $6 per month. No, it's. I think it's even cheaper. I think it's five and something. Just to understand. So I'm getting pissed because $6 against 420. No, 440. Sorry, 440 from the side ground. Ken, good morning. Silvio, I agree with you. I agree with you. I didn't say anything about the internet. I'm speaking about the data center position on the map. And the price, sorry, Silvio, I forgot about the price. The price, $5. Yeah, not sure how much is there, but for $5 you have 80 gig space and traffic. What? No traffic. No, I think traffic is less. It was a good because I do some research and yeah, this one is actually the cheapest and you get the most of the things. I'm getting into a thing which I don't want to do it. You know, those kind of I done it before and I don't want to do it anymore. With with servers and complicated stuff. It's not like how it used to be before. Before I had my own server, my address was isabel.ro. And I have my own email server. So I was sending emails, getting emails. I have no issues. And now you can't do it anymore. Gabriel, yeah, I have 1 gig up and down. You cannot do emails. I said that before. You can't do it. Not on 2025. You can't do it. You can't send a single email. You will get blocked by the old providers around the world. You can't do it. Just, forget about that. If you want to send emails, receive emails, Google Workspace. Yeah, you pay like 10, 12 per month. It's a monthly payment service. And that's how you do it. That's the only way to do it. Yeah. Silvio, you missed the point. On the past, I tell you, I was using SMTP. I don't remember the name, but I think that's what was called SMTP. Oh yeah, and Dovecot, which was POP server, and I was installing the stuff like 5 minutes. I have my email address with the Outlook, send and receive emails. It was working perfectly. 5 minutes work. 5 minutes you can have your own email, personalized. Yeah, like sorin.com, sorin.ro. You know what I mean? And now you can't do it even with money. Hopefully, if I'm paying the bill, they will unlock that port for me. The world is getting shaped around scammers and spammers. That's what is pissing me off. Because obviously, if you have like 1 million customers being fair and you have 10 spamming and scamming, then you will build up your rules for 10 those 10 scammers. Yeah. And that's not fair. That's not right. I'm not receiving emails. I'm not receiving emails. That was not my issue. The issue is I'm sending the log, the email log from my server to my Gmail address, and I can't do it. That's my problem. Because the business email is Gmail, so I'm using the Gmail for business. So yeah, even if you want to send your server logs to your email address, you can't do it. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. In Romania, you have like $5 for or €5 for a 1 gig up down. Here, I'm paying £25 for 1 gig up down. Yeah, £25. If you use Gmail, upload the log to Google Drive instead of mailing. It's a little bit more complicated. So I have a form on the website. When the customer is doing the booking, the form it's assigning a service request number, which is unique, and that it will create an email on the sys at sorinelectronics.com, and that email it will be sent to my Gmail. Everything is happening automatically. So yeah, it's a little bit more complicated. changing the system to Google Drive, I mean. I removed a charging port yesterday at 470 and still struggle. If you still struggle at 470, that's not 470. Or let's say it, you have 470, but you don't have power. So if you have 470 degrees with like 50 watts, of course you can't do it because the board it will suck the heat. But I have my Aten hot air. This has 500 watts. 500 watts of power. So it's about the power. It's same like with the solar iron. This solar iron has 450 degrees, right? Can I take down a capacitor from a desktop motherboard? No, you can't do it because of the power. Yeah. What happened here? Your Aten is 1000 watts? Really? Reparați iPhone. ST-A62? Okay, 1000 watts. I remember it was like 500, but if you say it's 1000, automatic email conversion to PDF. You are getting more Linux stuff. Things which I don't know them. But even that PDF, you have to send it, right? So you have to send that PDF. So how you send a PDF? And PDF is not helpful for me. I need the text because on the next step, I'm copying the. I'm replying to that email, but all what I change is the email address where I'm sending the email, and I'm sending the email to the customer. Save it to a shared drive. I can't. The server is in Germany. How can I save the form there? When the customer is accessing the website, he's going to Germany, accessing, opening the form, and from there I have to bring the form here so I can send it to Google. Okay, it's more complicated. It's more complicated, and I'm not good with this. So I prefer to keep the old system in place. That's the thing. I don't want to do changes. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop now. It's Sunday. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't want to learn anything about Linux. No, I'm done with Linux. Yeah, I'm done with webs, and I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah, no, I don't want. I'm sorry, I don't want. I prefer to pay someone, and I'm paying the guy who built the website, so he is doing everything. He's moving the things from one server to the other. All I want to do from now till I die, I want to do electronics and ham radio. That's all, nothing else. Yeah, I am an old guy. Yeah, that's all what I want to do, nothing else. I don't want to learn anything new. I'm stupid because you get older, you get stupid. I can't see anymore properly. I have to use more and more the glasses. So yeah. Life is different from for young people. If you are young, it's easy to learn anything. And I'm pissed off because I'm old. Yesterday I have I got so angry. I got angry with Diana because I can't see anything. I have to put the glasses because otherwise I can't see anything. Now I can see. Without the glasses, I can't see. I said it's just, everything is like out of focus. And I'm getting pissed off because of this. It is frustrating, yeah. Trust me, I am. It's not. This is not how I was before. So the older you get, the stupider you get. Yeah, you are more wise, like a person. You're a wise person, but deep inside you, you get more stupid. You forget stuff. You get like stuck on simple things. Yeah, that's toxic. Okay, let's not speak about this. Maz, happy to see you here, Maz. Henrik, I don't know. Ha ha. Uh, just wait to like 50, yeah? 46 is just the beginning of the end. Just wait to 50, and the things are getting worse. Uh, that's a natural denying symptom. What do you mean, Silvio? What do you mean? Hmm? Happy to be here. Happy to see you here. You are never too old to learn? Yeah. But I'm not multitasking. Yeah, I'm learning electronics. That's enough. I can all learn electronics. Okay, now let's learn web design. Now let's learn Linux networking. And you learn one thing, you don't learn 10. Yeah, you're right. I'm getting old and grumpy. Yeah. Yeah, Mike. Welcome to 50 Club. Not sure about that. I don't want to find out, Silvio. Linux is better for networking, yeah. What software do you use? None. It's not beautiful. Email. That's what I'm using. Email. So every job request has a unique request service number, which is assigned by the form. So I'm using the email. I'm searching by the email. I'm filtering by the email. So I'm seeing only jobs and not like regular emails. And that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I didn't expect to be that simple and that easy. I need no software, nothing. Instantly, I have access to everything. It's better compared with any software you've seen on the market. It's better. Going on the email now, checking by the request number. Yeah. Checking by the email address, checking by the name. I have grammar correction when I'm writing emails. A whole bunch of stuff. Everything is there. Silvio, it's email. I'm going on my phone. I have everything here. All the business is here on email. On my computer, email. Yeah. Everything is email based. I learned networking, web design, and now. Yeah. What can I say? Admitted, the electronics is nice. The electronic is nice. Oh, it's an email client. Sylvia, why you need an email client? It's Google. It's you open a web page and you have. I mean, yeah, like Outlook. Outlook kind of like is simpler, right? Because you don't have to log in. But I don't log in. I'm always logged in into the email. So I'm opening the computer and it asks me, "You want me to open your email?" And I say yes. I have them on Edge. I don't even have them on Chrome. On Edge. So the emails are always open. Even now here I have the yeah. Check it here. You see, it's open. I always have them open. I don't want them on Google because Google I'm closing, I'm opening. No, on Edge. So I have them there. Relying on Google is bad. There is no other way on these days, Sylvia. And I'm seriously thinking about buying that workspace from Google. Can you make a video? No, I can't. I can't make the video. It's only one guy who done this, JFix, on our Discord, Mike. You know Mike? Mike has the YouTube channel. It's a YouTuber. Only he programmed that chip. I don't know to do it. I don't want to learn to do it. No, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, I know there are a lot of software. Of course, if you have like a physical business, most likely I will pick up a software like this because I don't want to have anything to do with emails. So it's just, it's standalone on your computer. I'm speaking on, like case like mine, like you have an online thingy. Yeah. Yeah, but definitely, probably I will use a standalone software if I will have a physical business. Mike from Feriper, yeah. He has a video actually how you can program that chip. Yeah. Just go and do your ham radio, Mike. Have you seen the video repairs on PCB with a candle? No, but I got a lot of boards. Like sometimes I get boards and they have candle wax on the board. So I think some people they are using that wax like a flux, I'm assuming. Repair Pilot is online based. I don't know what to say. Yeah. What about if you don't have internet? Hmm? Yeah. Why other YouTubers hate your hinge repair process? Who? Who is hating my hinge repair process? Who? Just tell me. Hmm? Perry, have a good day. Some people use candles as bore heaters. Oh, like a preheater or preheater? Okay, but what is the point? You are using hot air, right? Nobody is hating you. We all use it. Yeah. Use a heat detector. Yeah, yeah, you can do it. Yeah. No, no, I didn't. I know what you are speaking about. The computers with the CPU Z80 based. Yeah, I know. Um, I was looking to share something else with you, but I forgot. I should write down some things. John, I don't know. I seen boards on AliExpress. I seen boards on eBay. You can have a look. I mean, from my point of view, it's not worth because they are too expensive. Yeah, possible if you use like low melt solder, like 140 degrees. Probably you can do it with a candle. Yeah. Sebastian, I don't have a favorite laptop. Okay, okay. Ask us about the programming chip. No name, not sure what do you mean. I did ask. I asked if that ISL chip has to be programmed. You remember? And someone said, yes, sorry, it has to be programmed. I asked you about this. It was earlier. You remember? I fixed yesterday a motherboard. Okay, you know what? I will share the video. Yes, I know. Someone said yes. Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys. It's Sunday. Yeah, let's enjoy the day. Hmm? I'm gonna try to upload something nice for you. Is the chip set? Has to be programmed? Yeah, it's a PD controller chip. Can be the program using the battery connector? Huh? No way. How much? Hmm. Do a video, mas. Are members only video a must? It's a must to upload them sooner. So, like, I'm uploading a video members only, then one day later, it's public for anyone. Just to reward them for, supporting the channel. So that's why it's kind of like a must. It's not like it's a different kind of content or it's something which I'm not showing to the others. It's just, it's just delayed content. I think some people use candle to find short. Yeah, yeah, it's making sense. Barbecue sounds good. I mean, it's like 18 degrees outside, and it will be 23. Yeah. Yeah, it can be like barbecue. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop here. Hopefully, you finish your coffee. Mhm. Go to trophy. No, no, thank you. I'm okay. My daughter was there and she said it's crazy. No, no, no. I'm okay. Um, I'm gonna stop now, guys. I wish you to have a beautiful Sunday and just want to thank you for being here and having a coffee with me. Ah, Letcon. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Thank you, Gabor. 73, Mike. I don't know, something wrong with my voice. Yeah, have a beautiful Sunday, okay? Enjoy the day. Bye.